Hi, I'm Anita Potter from Anita Potter Productions, and let's get this chance composition track into the home stretch. Yes, it's been far too long with this series. I think I'd have to look to see when I started it, and then there was like many months before I went back to it. So it's been at least well over a year, actually. Anyway, I went ahead and took the liberty of go ahead and rendering out my track, as you can see right here. At least I think that's the right one. You know what? Let me delete this. We'll bounce out a track because I was trying to do this Monday to figure out the loudness stuff before I made the video, and all I got was more confused. So, wait, here's the original right there. This is the pre-master. So what I want to do, and let's see, do I have my, yeah, time selection here. I'm going to render out without an output, any output. So file, render, dry run, no output. Oh, what the hell happened here? That's, oh, I'm an idiot. Never mind, hang on. We'll cancel that. How about we hit solo, select it, file, render, dry run, no output. There we go. Much better. That's what happens when I don't solo and all this fun stuff. So we see that the peak, let me move this towards the center of the screen. I don't know, can I, no, I can't make it any bigger. Peak is at -3 because that's where I set my limiter to. There's no clipping. I can't remember what the M, S, and I stand for, or LRA is. So here's a fun thing, stats and charts that I didn't mess with before. So I'm going to open the render statistic charts in a web browser and hide my file paths because, well, my computer. All right. So here we are. This is this. You can see it here. And it scrolls down to like this chart that I have no idea what it actually means because mastering is voodoo. And I don't completely understand it. All I know is that when I put my track out 2 years ago, it didn't have the same kind of loudness as the other stuff that I listened to. So I'm like going, But I follow like all the rules. There's no clipping. There's no whatever. And we'll check it with the loudness penalty website here in a few minutes too. That you're supposed to, it's like aim, they tell you to aim for -2 dB on YouTube. So that's what I did. It was at like 1.9 or something, if I remember correctly. But it still isn't as competitively loud as the other stuff I listen to. So I'm not trying to like make it like the loudest damn thing on Spotify you ever heard. I just want it to be competitive. That's my only thing. So length peak clips. Lefts and stuff that I don't understand. So let's go back to here. Let's see. I'm trying to see more information about render statistics. This is right here, and maybe if I read it, I'll understand it more if I read it out loud. Render statistics can be enabled, disabled, and configured in preferences, audio rendering. Normalization, dBFS gain applied to the rendered file in order to achieve the loudness target. I have no idea what that is. Peak, dBFS of highest absolute value sample in the rendered file. True peak, estimated dBFS of highest absolute value sample after oversampling 2 or 4 times This is an estimate of what the highest sample value might be if additional processing is done to the rendered file later. True peak calculation is optional because it increases CPU use while rendering, which can increase the time needed to render files. Okay. Clip, number of samples in the render file that are over 0 dBFS. When rendering to a fixed point file format, clips represent lost audio information and potential digital distortion, which is what I tend to not aim for, is no clipping. All right, RMS, root mean square, a basic measure of total loudness. RMSM, momentary loudness measured over a 4 millisecond window. RMSS, short-term loudness measured over a 3,000 millisecond window. I just got off work. You just bear with me. RMSI, loudness of the entire rendered file calculated by measuring momentary RMS frequently, then integrating. This reads like a tech manual. RMSRA, dynamic loudness range of the rendered file calculated by measuring short-term RMS frequently, then excluding the quietest 10% and the loudest 5% of observations. LUFS, loudness units full scale, a measure of perceived loudness that adjusts for frequency content. LUFS M, momentary loudness measured over a 400 millisecond window. LUFS S, short-term loudness measured over a 3,000 millisecond window. LUFS I, loudness of the entire rendered file calculated by gating, measuring momentary loudness frequently and then integrating. LRA, dynamic loudness range of the rendered file calculated by gating, measuring short-term loudness frequently, then excluding the quietest 10% and the loudest 5% of observations. I'm still no closer to understanding this, even with reading that. Can we make it to, like, I don't know, it's easier to figure out? Learn? Get it correct? But, yeah, so I'm going to take my pre-master here, and we're going to go to the loudness penalty website. And here we are at the loudness penalty site. It doesn't upload your files, so you can select a file. Let's see. Shutter shades. Where is it? There we go. Pre-master. Open. There we go. Processing audio, but not uploading. And I'll leave a link in the description to the website if you don't already know about it. Waiting for it to process. No, don't quit my day job. See, it'd be minus. It's about the same as for when I did Meadowlands. It would get taken down negative 1.8 dB on YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, 3.8 on Apple, which is weird. Same 1.8 on Amazon, 1.6 on Pandora, 2.8 on Deezer, and -1 Apple Legacy, whatever that is. So I should be fine. But, and we're gonna like check this out with a track I ripped off my CD. So we can see, like, this one's mine, so I'm gonna open a new tab. So just so I can keep these results and upload the track I ripped. Okay, I'm gonna select the file. I think, did I? Yeah, I put it in the same folder. That way it was easy to find. Oh, yeah, because that one's shorter. It's like a little over 2.5 minutes long, but it's one of the loudest tracks. So for that one, the track I'm using is titled Gone, Gone, Gone by Styx. It's off their Mission album from a couple years back. So YouTube would take it down 5, Spotify, Tidal, and Amazon all 5, Pandora 4.9, Deezer 6.0, 7.0 on Apple, -8 on Apple Legacy. So theirs is pretty loud. I want to aim for somewhere in between that. Just so I can get something competitive. And I'm not sure if this is the correct way to go about it at all. I'm still learning. This is the section that I do not know a lot about, but I want to learn. So if anyone has any pointers, please leave them in the comments below. All right, so let's go back to repair. All right, close this. I'm gonna cancel that out. So do this, I'm gonna mute that and have all my tracks up here. So there's like around a 4 dB difference between my track and the commercial track. So I'm gonna try and like hit that target. So let's see, this is my limiter, and let's see, I'm gonna have, there's a gain knob, and I have never messed with the gain knob before, so I'm gonna like double click where this 0 is, and I know it's probably hard to see, and I'm gonna put 3 in there. Well, actually, maybe I should put it back to 0 and then do it while the track is playing, just to see what happens. Okay, so that made it a little bit louder. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna render out this mix, check for clipping, and what happens with the outputs on this particular track. So I'm gonna file, render. I'm just going to call it Shutter Shades 4 for right now, because this, when I was doing it's Monday, I didn't quite exactly get there. So it's going to add a rendered item to a new track and project, master mix, time selection, everything is set proper. So let's render. Yes, I want to overwrite. And it's going to take a minute, so I'll probably cut this part out to the end. Okay, it's done. So I'm going to check the stats charts again. And here we are again, peak -3, and it's 6.8, 8.5, 9721. Let's see. Ah, shoot, I closed. Oh, wait. This is what it was before. Momentary, short. I still can't remember those, but the one I think I'm just gonna mainly look at is the LRA, which is 2.4 on this one and 2.1. Really? Huh, not much of a difference with that. Weird. Anyway, so beforehand it was at the max 10.6, negative 10.6. Here at 8.5, so I don't know. These numbers still just do not mean anything to me at all. I don't know. But it's a little louder, so what I think I'm gonna do is go back over here, close this, and it's gonna add it. Did it add it? Yeah, it added it here, so I'm gonna just hit solo, and we're just going to critically listen to it. I'm going to check my volume on my computer. Way louder than what I normally had it at. I was watching something last night, and the air conditioner was on, the volume was low, so I turned it down to my listening, which is at 30% on my Windows machine. So we're going to critically listen to this track. It's soloed, so we're not hearing anything else, and see if yeah, if there's anything else we need to do. Okay, so I forgot something. Let me unsolo this. Mute it real quick. Wasn't I supposed to put that at the end? Or let's see. I need to check something here. Wait. Hang on. What's at the end over here? Okay, hang on. Let me Is that still? Oh, crud. Yeah, because when we were spicing up the drums, I completely missed the outro. So let's see. Where is it? All right, let me escape out of my time selection here. All right, where does that start? And it goes to here. Right click, and we haven't done this before. Copy selected area of items. Where's the outro? I'm gonna slice it right here and delete. And wait, nope. Let's go here. Paste. Let's see. Snare. Did I change the hat? Yeah, I did. I think. Yeah, so. Oh, I did the snare too. So we're going to do it for the kick, snare, and hat. Cymbals are fine. Everything else is fine. Just those 3 tracks. Copy. Where to go? Copy selected area of items. Over here. Slice. Delete. Paste. We'll see if those are... I don't know if those are in the right spot. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. That's fine. That's okay. I don't mind shifting things around. Right click. Copy selected area of items. So much fun. Why didn't I notice I didn't do this beforehand? You know, I don't understand. Slice. Delete. Paste. So, all right. So we'll back up a little bit and then listen, and I'll adjust. Yeah, those are in the wrong spot. The snares, I think. Something's weird with the hats. It's missing a section. I'm trying to remember. I'm going to go back over here where I selected them at. Oh, that's why it's missing a symbol. All right, fine. Control copy. All right, one more time. gonna cry. Let's see. Do that in the intro too. And why is it not like on the other? You know what? I don't. It's whatever. It is what it is. Let's see. Do I need a symbol at the end? No, that just has 4. Oops, that was, I scrolled over too far. Let's see. Maybe I want to add, I know it was somewhere in here. One before it fades out. Actually, let me back. Oops. I didn't catch it. We're done. I'm done. Finished. So, now that that's all taken care of, let me escape out of that time selection there. Get my regular time selection back across, and then we'll bounce it so I can have it for next week when we go and do it on DistroKid. Let me save my file. File render. Let's see. I don't. Let me final. I'll probably rename it afterwards. I don't know. Let's see. Make sure master mix time selection. No tail. Wave 24. Add render to a render one file. All right. Here we go. Yes, so while this is working, next week we'll go through the process of putting your track up through DistroKid. If you have a track ready to go and you haven't set up an account with DistroKid, it's like it's about $20 a year. In the description under this video, there's a link for 7% off. You get a discount. I get a little something something too for your first year. And so if you have a track ready to go, get that track ready, and we will go through it all next week. So this is done. I'm going to hit close, and it's going to add it to the bottom of my track. So all well and done, and holy crap, we're almost done with it. All right, let me save my file again, because you can't ever save your file too much. Anyway, how do you go about dealing with loudness? It's like this war or whatever. I don't even think there even is one still anymore. There was when I first started learning how to mix and all that fun stuff, but hopefully it's calmed down. It's like I want it loud enough without being too loud or like messing with your ears and stuff. No distortion, no loss of audio information, clipping, none of that stuff. So let me know how you go about it in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.